2 years ago, a friend convinced me to buy Ultrakill. I didn't know this at the time, but that decision would change my life. I got really into the game. I absolutely loved it. I don't mention this often on my channel, but I'm diagnosed with autism. Ultrakill player is autistic, grass is green. I know. The reason I bring this up is because my autism likes to manifest in hyperfixations. One thing will become my entire life for a few months at a time, and Ultrakill was one of the biggest I've ever had. I played it every day. I played it a ton. I quickly P-ranked every level on every difficulty. I got every secret. I took in every obscure piece of information I could. And one day, I realized I'd gotten really fucking good at this game. My favorite level at the time was P2. I'd play it over and over for no reason other than I enjoyed it. I was never a speedrunner, but one day a friend mentioned that my any percentile on P2, that being taking the secret route straight to the boss and killing him, was really good. I checked on speedrun.com and it turned out that I had one of the fastest inbound completions of the level. Is this because nobody ran it at the time? Probably. But I realized in that moment that I could be on that leaderboard. That I'd already gotten a time worthy of being there. And that I just needed to record it. But to upload a time onto speedrun.com, I needed to put it onto YouTube first. One run turned into 2, and then 4, and so on. I was well on my way to becoming Ultrakill's most mediocre speedrunner, until one day I got an email. All of my runs were removed. I had forgotten to turn off some of my mods for some of my runs, which was against the rules. This could have very well been the end. I was only uploading videos to put them onto speedrun.com. Without that, why even bother uploading anything? Well, I guess the videos themselves get views. Some even have a few hundred? Hundreds of people are watching this. Some were even subscribing. So, I had a thought. Why not just keep going? Regardless of whether they end up on speedrun.com, how far can this go? It would be really funny to make Google pay me like £5 or something if I got to 1,000, but I mean, that probably won't happen. So I kept going. Kept speedrunning for a while longer until one day I just threw out something different. It's just me playing the game, but this title and thumbnail seemed pretty funny. And people agreed. Suddenly I'd struck gold. I'd gone from hundreds of views to thousands, if not tens of thousands overnight. Every day I'd go to school and me and my friends would talk about how the channel was going because it was insane to all of us that me just playing a game was getting thousands of views. I started gaining subscribers, really gaining them, and soon enough I'd hit 1,000. I'd done it. I never expected to get this far, and honestly, 10,000 is such a stupid number, I'll never get there, but this is fun. So I'll keep going while it's doing well. Soon after, I finally started talking in my videos. Yeah, it took that long. I'd always had a microphone, and it's even in some random videos here and there, but now the commentary was of the actual content, and people seemed to like it. I got to show off my personality and my love for the game. 1,000 subscribers became 2, then 2,000 became 3. The Ultrakill but I'm late to formula that I'd been using was growing old, and by that I mean I had literally run out of things to be late to, so I had to stop using it. But that didn't matter. By this point, people weren't watching because the title and thumbnail were funny. It helps, but they were watching because it was me. I had an audience. And that's something that's still weird to this day. Then the update came. Full Arsenal was huge. Suddenly I went from getting 5,000 views a day to 50,000. Consistently. For weeks. Everything started exploding out of nowhere. I surged past 10,000 subscribers. Something I'd thought was totally impossible had come and gone just like that. And it didn't stop there. I finally got a real microphone instead of a shitty headset. I changed my profile picture to the first version of what it's become today. Everything was so insane. All the numbers being thrown at me were so high. I didn't realize it was all inflated. Game updates have the magical ability to supercharge anybody trying to make content online, and Ultrakill is no exception. The part people don't talk about, however, is what comes after the update. Everything was doing bad now. I'd gone from insane highs to devastating lows. Everything I tried was worse than the last. Everything was falling, and I didn't know why. It was incredibly demotivating, so for the first time since I started, I decided to stop making videos daily. It was summer now, a particularly long one between the end of my A-levels and the start of university. And for a long time, I'd been ranting to friends about how Tears of the Kingdom didn't live up to Breath of the Wild for me. This is important, I promise. For a few months, I thought it'd be really cool to take all my ramblings about Tears and make a really long video about it. I had an audience now, so why not? But I figured if I was going to spend that much time on a video, I'd want it to at least do reasonably well. And cold dropping a long Zelda video on what was a simple Ultrakill gameplay channel didn't feel like a good idea. So, what if I make a long Ultrakill video as a stepping stone towards the Zelda video? That sounds like a smart idea, and I'm not joking when I say it's where the lore video comes from. This video continues to blow me away. Something I made both out of passion for Ultrakill and, oddly enough, more passion for Zelda has blown up beyond my wildest imagination. Now, I know it's not perfect. There are inaccuracies. The video was an hour long, for fuck's sake. Of course there's going to be inaccuracies. But this video took a month of my time and has gone on to be dozens, hundreds, if not thousands of people's introductions to Ultrakill. I've gotten so many comments about how that video caused people to get interested in Ultrakill and buy it themselves, and that's insane to me. As a bonus, the gambit seems to have worked. The Zelda video did really well. Those two big videos took up the majority of my summer to create, and university was quickly approaching. Suddenly I had to move out. I had to learn to live on my own, to meet new people, take classes again, and I met Lasagna within the first week of being there. All of these things, particularly spending time with her, took priority over making videos. Suddenly I was too busy to make videos, and honestly, kind of started forgetting about it entirely. I made videos once every week or two, and at the start of university, it seemed like my channel was going to die as I moved on to other things in life. That was until Christmas break. And so started my personal favourite era of my channel. At this point, I had stopped caring about the numbers. I was just making videos as an opportunity to share this game I loved with a person I loved, and threw it onto the internet. The titles got dumber, the thumbnails got worse, the quality of the videos went down, and yet I was having the most fun I'd ever had making videos. This is how I enjoyed doing it. I never enjoyed editing, and there's a reason highly edited videos like this only appear once in a blue moon on this channel. There's something funny about this low spiral of quality to me. And clearly, people agreed. The channel started picking up steam again, I was posting most days again, despite having classes. I was streaming random games I loved, I found that I enjoyed that as well. Random friends were coming on the channel, everything was going well. Soon enough, I hit 50,000 subscribers. Wait, what? 50,000 people have looked at this shit and said, yeah, I like this. It's 60,000 now? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Today I'm having fun mixing things up a little. Throwing in mods, maybe doing a little bit of editing for once in my life. I don't know how far this will go. I've been saying that since I started 2 fucking years ago. And yet, it's showing no signs of slowing down. Fraud is right around the corner. This game still has a few years left in it, and so do I. I thought 1,000 was a stupid number until I hit it. Then 10,000 was a stupid number until I hit it. I'm hesitant to say this, but is 100,000 really that stupid of a number at this point? Over 60% of the way there, I'm not so sure anymore. 1,000,000 is objectively a stupid number that's not happening unless you all lock the fuck in. And that's the story of how a random idiot accidentally stumbled into becoming a YouTuber. I know I'm not perfect at this, I've made plenty of mistakes along the way to make an already sour community sour on me even more. But occasionally, through the bitterness, comes the reason I still do this. People watch my videos because it makes them happy. People comment how my videos make them happy. People send me emails about how my videos make me happy. It's insane to think that my dumbass playing a video game on the internet is bringing people joy. But I'm all here for being a little light in the darkness. Yeah, that's a reference.